Hello and welcome to week 6 of the PGBL. We are battling the South Texas Sableyes, coached by Joshua, aka In Vivid Color. Go ahead and check out his YouTube channel. It's in the description below. I almost can't believe that we're more than halfway through this PGBL. Seemed kind of fast. On the other hand, it's been a whole lot of work, constantly strategizing each week. We have stand-in assistant coach Gumi because Sableyes over there has conflict of interest being on the opponent's team. So let me just go through. I kept basically the same team as I showed you in the team preview. I just want to make sure everything's all well and good. I did put Earth Power back on Shaman in place of Synthesis. I just want that extra option to do some big damage to Magmortar. And I did have to substitute out Fuzzy Wuzzy. She had to go take a backseat because I realized I could not get Giga Drain on her. So Saraki Hero came in last minute with the clutch, gave me Intensia, so we are borrowing her. She's a loner here, but she's gonna stand in there for Fuzzy Wuzzy. So hopefully she can pull through. We got Kagero, same. Oh, and Latias, I decided to keep Healing Wish instead of Thunder. I hope I don't regret it, because Thunder in the rain could be huge. But when I'm thinking about it, I only need the Thunder for the Pelipper. Everything else I can hit with the Draco Meteor and it should be alright. Like, I do really good damage to everything else. Because the only thing Thunder is super effective against is that Pelipper. And I have other options for the Pelipper. In fact, I could probably do a decent amount to it with just the Draco Meteor. So, everything else is the same. And yeah, let me make sure I got items, leftovers, Life Orb, Gracium Z, and Charizardite Y. Alright. I don't want to keep them waiting too long. Let's go ahead and get at this. Week 6. I wonder what's going to happen. I really don't know. This could get interesting. Alright. So I have to go ahead and see what he brought. I'm most likely going to lead Galvantula no matter what, but I will take a look at what he has and give it some consideration. I'm expecting the Rain Core to come. Whether or not he'll bring the Kingdra, I'm not sure. If he doesn't bring the Kingdra, well, it depends on what he brings instead. But if he doesn't bring the Kingdra, I might feel a little bit better. Just because it tanks grass and electric hits. Not that it tanks it, I guess, but it's neutral. It takes neutral damage. Got a haircut, and my hair is not exactly laying right today because it's been more humid, so my hair kind of curls up. It's looking a little bit too short right now. Alright, gonna be time to select our Pokemon. Let us see what he brought. He brought Clefable. Alright. He brought pretty much most of what was only no Garchomp, which I'm okay with. Kingdra. Magmortar. Ferrothorn. Oh, and I Swampert, of course. And Pelipper. So let me think through this a little bit. I still think I'm going to lead Galvantula no matter what. Because other than the Swampert, he has no ground types. And, I don't think he would switch into the Galvantula. I don't think he would switch in Swampert into the Galvantula. And pretty much everything else I can Volt Switch. If he does lead the Pelipper, I think I go Giga Drain. Just in case he brings the Swampert in. I either go Giga Drain or Sticky Web. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see how this goes here. He's ready? I'm ready to go, I guess. Alright, let's see what we've got here. But how many times I do this? Still get a little heart fluttering when we start this. Alright. Let me go ahead and start my list. So I send out my Intensia. Alright, the Clefable. That makes sense. Now, I'm pretty sure he might hedge his bets and go Wish. I'll have to see. So I think I don't think he'd go straight up Moonblast, so I think I go for Kagero. I'm gonna Volt Switch. I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do, because I don't know if I put the webs up this. I don't know if I put the webs up. Do I put the webs up? Wait, I might as well see this. If it can get like magic coat or something, but I should outspeed it no matter what. So maybe I get my free webs. I think I get free webs actually. It does get magic coat. Oh, it has priority? Does it have priority? And if it does have priority, then I think I need to wait. If magic coat has priority, I think I wait. And I volt switch. Let me check, let me check, let me check. For reflect status conditions, taunt, torment, powered up I can't tell how, I don't know how priority works. Alright, I'm gonna volt switch then. I'm gonna go safer and volt switch. Okay. So I'm doubting, I am very much doubting that he goes for Moonblast. So I'm gonna switch in Kagero. Now, he could prove me wrong. He could prove me totally wrong. He didn't, so Magic Bounce, okay, Stealth Rock, okay. That's more along the lines of what I expected, to be honest, and I could've got my webs up, but that's alright. So in this case, looking at the team that he's got here, let me check out how I live if he decides to stay in by chance. I don't know if he'd want to, because I potentially one-shot it. Where am I here? Bisharp, Clefable. Let's see, running a Stealth Rock set. Moonblast is a 2-shot. Iron Head, I almost absolutely OHKO it. What else does he have on his team? I don't know, Knockoff's not gonna do much. I think I take the free damage. Like, no matter what he does. Alright, gonna withdraw. Okay. I suppose I could have, predicted that. Okay, so not gonna do so much damage. My answer here should be to hard switch into Slowbro. Let me see how much that did, so I can see his spread. He's probably physically defensive. Probably moved a little fast. 50. Alright, Iron Head. That looks about like a defensive Pelipper. Okay, so he probably has a Damp Rock. I'm gonna assume that, but I'm not gonna write that down, just in case. Man, if I had gone Knockoff... Actually, that still wouldn't have done a ton, but it would have done something. Alright, so I think I switch in Slowbro here. Because this is pretty much what Slowbro is here for. So now I have to keep in mind that I need to make sure Latias comes out before Charizard ever gets sent out, because rocks are a thing. Alright, what's he gonna do? Probably U-turn. Alright, that's a good move on his part. I can take it. I can take it super well. The beginning of this game is just us trying to switch to get into a favorable matchup. So let's see. Let's see. What do I do with this? See what he sends out. See what he sends out here. And I feel like I missed a couple of good opportunities here. I mean, not going for Knockoff apparently was not too big of a deal, because Pelipper kind of ate that hit. Ironhead did, well, did about half of what Knockoff would have done, I guess, because of being resisted. But not going for Webs turn 1 might come back to bite me. But basically, I just have to kind of pivot around Slowbro here. In fact, if he goes for the Swampert, I just, Trick Room. Alright, it's the Kingdra. Alright, here's the play. Unfortunately, if it specs, do I live it? Do I live a Draco? I don't. Wait, I put it at level 60. Actually, there is a very high chance that I live a Draco. And that might be all I need. There's a very high chance that I live a Draco. You have to get the highest of high rolls or a crit, which is possible. Well, it's a little bit better chance that he does because my HP has been lowered a bit. But I'm gonna Trick Room. I'm gonna hope I live. There's the Draco. I don't live. Alright. That's probably the game right there. Well, it's not the game. I shouldn't give up so quickly. But that is a significant loss. Now, it's at -2. I'm so sorry, Slowbro. There was a chance that you live, but I don't know. Actually, I don't know what the better switch-in would have been. All right, let me think here. Galvantula against. No, I want to do Latias against Kingdra. And it's -2. Draco Meteor still does a significant amount. So I think I go... Who's gone? Who's gone? Slowbro's gone. I think I go Bisharp. Try to do the Sucker Punch. Because I can't send Zard out right now, unfortunately. I've got to kind of sit here for a bit. Okay, it's -2. Yeah, I think I send Bisharp. And actually, Knockoff does a lot. It might be worth it. Knockoff might be worth it. I think I knock off here. I'm gonna knock off. Yep, withdraw. Alright. Probably choice something then. Okay, so we got Fortress, no leftovers on it. This is where I have no choice but to bring in Latias. This is my safest chance to defog. Although it's probably a secondary rock setter he has there. Okay, so Kingdra probably choice something. Most likely Specs. Alright. There's a Volt Switch, getting some chip damage on me. Alright, so Volt Switch. I have to check how many more turns are left of Rain at knocked off. So his item was knocked off. Alright, this thing. Nothing I have wants to take a hit from this thing. Other than Kagero, to some extent. I mean, Kagero's the only one who has a chance. Kagero can live a Draco. If he goes for Hydro Pump, especially in the rain, I'm not living that. But I don't think he would go for that. Actually, let me check Maui real quick. Wait, how many more turns are left of Rain? How many turns are left of Rain? Oh yeah, we're here for a long haul. Alright. I gotta get rid of these rocks, man. That put me in a corner. Alright. What am I doing here? What am I doing? What am I doing? Shaman. I mean, Draco doesn't take me out if I'm Shaman. But I think I gotta go Kagero. Try to predict and try to live and then Sucker Punch. Of course, the rock damage is gonna make it harder for me to live. But at least I take resisted rock damage. I'm in such a bad place here. Yeah, gonna take me out. Alright. Yeah, this isn't going well. Okay, so now, though... Let me see here. Wait, go away. Go away, Bisharp. Did I get rid of the wrong one? Don't tell me I got rid of the wrong one. Alright. Yeah, I got rid of one of them. I'll need to set up again. Alright, alright, alright. Let me think. I might just have to get rid of this stupid sun and take the half damage. I have Healing Wish on Latias. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna take the half damage. Oh man, the speed calc is done. Oh, this is not a good time to wonder that if the speed calc is done before or after. Alright, let me think. Kingdra, base 85, is at 137 times 2. It's at 274. 274. I don't have anything that's close to that. So I think, man. Oh man, I'm here. All right. Actually, Maui comes in. Maui comes in. Kind of wishing I had the synthesis. Unfortunately, I'm in a position where I have to just kind of stall out. I'm gonna click Seed Flare. Well, I don't hit the Fortress though. I'm still gonna click Seed Flare, I think. I could click Bloom Doom, but I don't want it to be wasted on Fortress. There's a Magmortar. Alright, yeah. And it misses on top of everything. Alright. Now, let me think. I don't think you're Assault Vested, and I outspeed you naturally. Let me put anything else on here. Okay, we're in the rain. So even if Fire Blast doesn't KO me, I'm going to Earth Power for big damage. I'm gonna Earth Power, because I don't really have a safe switch in. Well, Latias was reasonably safe, but I don't want to... Actually, that was my chance to get rid of rocks, so I don't know what I was doing. Alright. There's a substitute, which I'm okay with. I think I just do this again, though, to be honest. Wait, the rain just went away, didn't it? Here I am not paying attention again. And you couldn't miss. You couldn't miss, huh? Alright, well. I'm about to get 6-0'd, folks. Alright, I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna get rid of these stupid rocks. Because that's about all I can do at this point. Hidden Power, probably Hidden Power Ice. Hidden Power Dark, perhaps, but probably Hidden Power Ice. Alright. Is there something I can Healing Wish? I don't want to just give up like that, though. I can just Psyshock. There's no reason why I can't Psyshock. It's too early to give up. It's too early to give up. I just Psyshock. Alright. So we get rid of the Magmortar. So we don't get 6-0'd, guys. Okay, rocks are gone for now. However, if that Clefable comes in, yeah, the Clefable is coming right in. Gonna set those Stealth Rocks, which means... I have to think here real quick. Galvantula. Shaman's gone. I have to go Galvantula instead. 50, And I have Volt Switch. And then I have Clefable. No, it should probably be this Clefable. Okay, rocks are gonna go up. So the scariest thing it could have for me is Fire Blast, but I really doubt it does. I think at this point, I'm gonna do this. I mean, I'm kind of playing with one hand tied behind my back now by having to take those losses. All right, Wish. He's gonna bring the Magmortar back, which is a problem. But I want to get webs up first. Stayed in. Just gonna hit me real hard, or Stealth Rock. Hidden Power. Hidden Power Rock, probably, for the Charizard. Okay, so here's a catch-22. Like, I can go Giga Drain. I can go Giga Drain, but will I lose more to Life Orb? Giga Drain doesn't even show me. I might gain a little bit. I don't know how much it does. I might break even. But meanwhile, if I Volt Switch, that's no good either. He's kind of got me here. Volt Switch will do like 30%. Yeah, he's got me walled here. And Bug Buzz does less. I'm gonna Giga Drain and see what happens because I really have nothing else. Yeah, I more or less broke even. He really just has to stall me out, which is really unfortunate. That Slowbro loss was huge. I miscalculated. Well, either that or he got... Well, I clicked in before I realized that he could have gotten... Ooh, nice crit, Galvantula. Before I realized he could have gotten a medium roll because of... yeah, there's the Stealth Rock. He could have gotten a medium roll because of... You know what? Hold on a second. If I could time this out right, Charizard could take out that Clefable. But not without timing it out right. But losing the Slowbro was huge. I forgot to take into account the fact that... I forgot to take into account the fact that... What does more here? What does more here? Volt Switch does the most, actually. But it's just gonna wish it all back. I'm trying to get it in KO range for Charizard. That seems to be my only solution. If it takes me out now, but I doubt it would. Because he just has to stall me out. Yeah, there's no switching in Charizard now either. Does Bug Buzz have a chance to lower special defense? I know what I have to do then. I have to take that one chance. I mean, I'm not getting anywhere with what I'm doing. I could have been spamming Bug Buzz all this time. Although, really... Oh, no special defense drop for me. Alright. But, well, no, it went for Wish. What am I saying? I was like, oh, I got it in KO range, but no. Nope. Big ol' nope. Yeah. I really have nothing. Actually, Man, I wish I had Calm Mind or something. I really have nothing here. It's really unfortunate. Probably held on to that Moonblast too. This went so terribly. The worst it possibly could, honestly. I'm just gonna Psyshock. Maybe I could have switched in sooner. Yeah, there's the Moonblast. Well, the one good news, if you want to call it that, is I should be able to take it out from this range with Charizard. Well, maybe. Maybe. Charizard versus the world. Have to deal with rocks. And his Rain Setter. This is not what it was supposed to be, guys. I'm sorry. I should have just defogged. Although, I probably wouldn't have been able to get into KO range anyway, so... To be honest, it just is what it is. So maybe I get one Mercy KO here. Lower the score a little bit. I'm more than likely, well, if I get a low roll though, not necessarily. And then with Pelipper, man, I could have knocked off Pelipper's Damp Rock, but I'm sure. Oh nope, not even enough. Not even enough. All right, guys, that is the way the game is played. I kind of had a sneaking feeling this would happen. It kind of went fast with the 5-0. So our win streak, our 2-game win streak comes to an end. Unfortunate. When I look back, it kind of went fast. Maybe I didn't think through some of my plays, but to be honest, he called a lot of my stuff really well. I think that, well, actually, if there's one thing that would have been really clutch for the game, it would have been that turn 1 sticky web. I think that would have made all the difference. On the bright side, since this battle was over so fast, I can get ready. I have to be up really early. I'm gonna have a long weekend, so to be honest, I'll take the good with the bad. We have to take another loss this week. Well played to the South Texas Sableyes. You earned that one. Yeah, I think 2 things: having Slowbro go down. Now, I don't know what could have taken a Draco Meteor, but letting Slowbro go down was probably a mistake, and, well, not letting it go down, but not calculating that it would go down. And definitely, I think the turn 1 Sticky Web could have saved a lot, because then Latias could have easily come in and taken care of the Kingdra. Latias would have outsped. That's what did it. I mean, that's the main, to me, that could have changed the entire tide of the battle. I might have still lost at the end, but I would have had a much more even go round. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I wouldn't say I obviously didn't play my best in general, but I think that if I had turn 1 webs, I don't know why I got in my head that it would magic coat, and now I need to look up if it would have had priority. But anyway, I think the turn 1, yeah, turn 1 Sticky Web, I'm playing out in my mind. I would have outsped the Kingdra. I would have destroyed it with Draco Meteor. Maybe he wouldn't have sent it out, but I could have outsped it. If you brought in the Pelipper to defog, I could have either brought in Kagero or Galvantula. Yeah, it could have played out a lot more in my favor if I had done that. Man, turn 1. I don't know if I could say it decided the game, but it certainly made it an uphill battle for me. But anyway, well played, South Texas Sableyes. You earned that one. I'm gonna go and crawl in my hidey hole. Next week we have our rematch against the New Jersey Brobats. I'm not riding on that high anymore, unfortunately, but I have to just get right back in it and focus on that rematch. Got to keep looking forward. Thank you guys so much for your support. I know you guys, when we were on our really bad losing streak, you were so supportive of us. So, now I appreciate your support again. Gumi, you done tried, but no, sorry Gumi, you didn't do it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. We will see you next week for our rematch against the New Jersey Brobats, Week 7. We're getting close to the end here. I will see you then.